Hello there, welcome back. Welcome back to the session 2 of DevOps industry overview session. So we have been discussing the part 1. Let's continue from there. Let me share the screen. Last session, we just stopped from discussing DevSecOps, security aspect of DevOps. So this is where we stopped. So let's continue from there, right? So this is AgileOps. So kind of new, but it's been there again to 3 to 4 years, I guess. This is, you can see the explanation is there about the integration and operations. AgileOps combines proven agile and DevOps techniques for integration and operations. Teams to improve agility, manage software development, and swiftly respond to requirements. So this is more into this operation side, but again in DevOps culture, we don't have separate operation team. It's a collaborative effort, but it's going to manage that one more effectively, the integrations and operations team. Again, you can see the tool automation is there, and sprint and sprint cycles, those things are comes in from the agile. So just an integration between agile and DevOps when it comes to operations in DevOps in agile terms. Anyway, we discuss more detail later. So just get an idea. There is something like that, AgileOps. The next one, actually, this is just to give you more understanding about what does it really means. But again, we no need to go for more detail. We can discuss a few more things because this is the focus on two different things for you to get an idea. Because agile is totally about sprint and project management, sprint cycles and project management. So it's focused on requirements, but this is delivery, DevOps. And you can see soft aspect of management, hard aspect of the framework, because it's about, again, automation. The smaller chunks of business is consolidation, that is consolidate into continuous delivery outcome. Lowering the complexity level of breaking feature details, consolidates all execution steps to get the ultimate desired outcome. Tangible view, yeah, we have the deliverable. People and practices, tools and technologies, yeah, because it's all about automation. And this the last one is a bit of important. 2 I's and 2 C's. I's means the interactive and incremental. C's means the customer value and the continuous feedback. So the agile focus on this interactive, incremental, customer value, and continuous feedback. Whereas in DevOps, is the 2 C's going to be collaboration and continuous, incremental and integration. So that's a bit of different. Yeah, we know the collaboration is there. So anyway, just get an idea, right? We don't need to go into that much of detail with AgileOps at the moment. Then comes the AIOps, artificial intelligence for IT operations. Again, kind of a detailed topic, but I just want to give this idea, terminology for you. AIOps is short for artificial intelligence for IT operations. It refers to multi-layer technology platforms that automated and enhance IT operations through analytics and machine learning, ANML. You can see, I don't need to again jump into details, ITSM, IT service management, the traditional ITSM and the AI way of doing IT is totally different, right? And because continuous monitoring tools are here to get the, we have the statistics and metrics are different. So we have the statistics coming in, which is happening day to day, and metrics continuously gathering the statistics. Then we have the incident management. It's a different way of managing the ITSM culture. So we discuss again more detail later, but I have another slide for this platform. This is just to get the AIOps understanding. So we have a platform for AIOps in enterprise platform. So AIOps enterprise platform, because when you apply the AIOps for the enterprise architecture, so the things are going to be a bit broader than the previous picture. For example, we have the agents which are capturing the details and feeding those data to the platform. And after that, we have the analysis going to take place with the machine learning and know what's happening and what are the anomaly detection, pattern discovery, a lot of things. Then, depending on that, the predictions and it comes to the presentation layer, and I mean, the dashboarding and DevOps can adjust as per the things happening on the backend. we have ITOM, earlier I said ITSM, now it's telling operations management. So it's a big topic. We will discuss it later. And in the downside also, you can see the monitoring tools like NPMD, that is network monitoring and diagnostic tool. Then again, we have the application performance monitoring. So those are the tools which gather the information plus the, not gather information, monitoring. Once the data is gathered, the monitoring has to happen. So you can see AIOps platforms leverage big data, collecting variety of data from various IT operation tools as application monitoring tool. Yeah, it's a performance monitoring plus data gathering, because to monitor you need to gather, no? The network tool and digital experience monitoring, DEM, right? IT infrastructure, ITIM tool, in order to automatically spot and react issued in real time while still providing traditional historical analytics, tracking issues faster than the traditional ITSM. Service now and ticketing management tools are there, but this is a much effective way to make it automate the things, right? So let's discuss it later, but very important topic, right? AIOps enterprise platform. Okay, here comes another interesting thing. DevOps roles. DevOps roles. What are the roles? Emerging and already there. Because of the pipeline, there are a lot of new roles. So the very first thing is DevOps generalist. Ensure a smooth establishment, efficient and healthy progress and continuous improvement of DevOps practices. It's a general role in the DevOps environment. Then you have DevOps executive. I don't have to go for line by line, right? Successful utilization applications within the organization, executive. We have the project manager, DevOps product owner, right? Operations engineer. So this is the traditional role, DevOps engineer role, right? Who is looking after the pipeline and infrastructure automation and the server aspect, and likewise. Yeah, DevOps engineer role. So different roles are there. We have more, I think, yeah. DevOps architects, responsible for overall DevOps design, right? As per the requirements. The requirements, in a sense, the DevOps requirement, not the, but anyway, it has to be aligned with the client requirement at the end. So DevOps developer, we have developer who is more focusing on developing, checking the code for the source code repository. Release manager, a special role, release manager. And we have DevOps information security engineer, another new one, quality assistant engineer. These people are not going to work with traditional QA, right? Like writing test cases manually. Those things have to be automated and integrated to the pipeline using tools like Selenium QA, right? DevOps trainer, yes, we should have trainer to train the team, and to mentor, we need to have coach. Two different roles. DevOps trainer and the coach. These people has to be updated, up to date with the tools, what's happening with the latest with the DevOps infrastructure tools for automation. Okay, so all right, so actually we have come to the end, right? I come to the end, but we have more interesting thing. What is that? The topic says, starting my DevOps career. So how should I start my career? Having all of these understanding the overview, how should I start with the career? Step one, don't worry, the channel is going to guide you. This channel is the whole mission, right? I have given in the introduction. The mission is to build the greater career for you, greater career insights for you, like greater career heights. So this step one is very first basic step, building a basic CI/CD pipeline, hands-on, practical. You need to build it. So I will have a separate video for that, doing all the things practically. And because to build this, we have different methods actually. We can do it totally on-premise using virtual machines like Linux based, right? I'm not going to do it on Windows. We are going to do it on Linux. And we can do it on cloud, maybe Azure, AWS. Or we can do it on Docker, using total Dockers images. So my first practical is going to be on Docker, because that's the most effective and efficient one, quickest, fastest. Latest, no, we have to do it in that way. After doing that, I will explain the other way on cloud. Then we can do it. Let's see, depending on the comments and all. Let's see. but I am going to do on hands-on, implementing the basic CI/CD demonstration on Docker. The complete pipeline will be demonstrated. Then what's going to happen? As soon as the dev checks in the code for the repository, automatically you can see the deployment happening. We are going to do a web application. So using Tomcat server and all on the browser, we can check it how those things are happening, right? So that's going to be the very first practical, as well as for you to start with your career. That is the very first starting as a DevOps to start with whatever DevOps role. So I have given the role. So to start with whatever, that's the first step in your career. So do this practical. I'll upload it, the video and the documents also. I'll be uploading the documents. So we are going to have a separate GitHub repository for this DevOps like others. Microservices separate GitHub, Oracle separate GitHub, generic separate GitHub. For DevOps also, we are going to have a separate GitHub location. I will share those locations with the documents. All the steps will be given. Having done that, up next, practical on building, on-premise CI/CD pipeline with Docker containers. That's what I was explaining. So this is up next, the practical. Then coming up after that, building CI/CD on cloud. Yes, I have put that one. Actually, there is another session which I need to do on Docker, the images. What are the Docker images and how the containerization and those things are happening. Because it's better to have an idea on the terminology, the comparison between the VMs and LXC and LXC containers and Docker containers, how the composing and Docker layering, Docker commits, and those things can be done, just to give you a basic idea. I will do that video as well. And then that will give you a better quick start, very good quick start. Yes, so that's come to the end of this whole overview, industry overview and introductory for DevOps. Thank you. We have TNH channel main email address, Technology Innovation Hub main email address will be tnhluxury@gmail.com, and yes, okay, this is our mission. So I have a separate email for this portal, right? This is the common email for the whole channel. No, I have a separate email, tnhdevops@gmail, which will be shared in the video. So either you can send the whatever comments and email for this email address or at the other email address, whatever will be replied immediately. All right. Okay, so thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, you can put a subscribe, and I'll meet you soon with the next video in the DevOps channel. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Nice day. Bye.